Can we do that, please? Nope. Oh, damn it. I guess I hit him with that first grenade. Really? I guess his only goal in life was to annoy me, so. That skeleton. Not the other thing I was talking about. Though I could see where that would be a thing too. What was it, 7? 5. Alright, well, whatever. Oh! That was weird. It was like the gun stopped it from hitting me, which is kind of awesome. Oops. Just a little bit. Ow. Anyway, like I was saying, yeah. The person in question, like, lost their freaking mind when, they started getting nookie. And, yeah, when it all goes down in a fiery blaze, I get to say I told you so. Oh, that's coming from in here. I thought that was something the female was doing. I was like, what the hell is that? The game knows me too well. That's really annoying though. That water drip noise.
This is the audio log of Medical Supervisor Peter Raleigh, dated November 1st, 2145. Patient 0432, a Private Steve Jensen of the UAC Darklight Armor Corps Division, expired today, 1543, of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. This is approximately 110 hours after his return from expeditionary missions. Private Jensen was suffering from paranoid delusions and full-blown dementia. Treatment was unsuccessful. He was the last surviving member of his outfit. 4 other squad mates, who also came back with Private Jensen, expired from injuries suffered on that last mission shortly after their return. Before his death, Private Jensen was heard screaming in both English and other languages, something about demon hordes feasting on our souls. The other language was later discovered to be Aramaic. Due to security concerns in the area, I've secured some armaments within my office.
Okay.
This is the audio log of Medical Supervisor Peter Raleigh, dated October 29th, 2145.
I didn't see any.
We have exhausted
I
all
want
known
in there.
forms of drug treatment in hopes of finding a way to abate this strange outbreak of dementia, and I have yet to receive any additional data from the psychiatrists back on Earth. Options are quickly dwindling. Approximately 80% of all extraplanar participants exhibit signs of mild neuroses within the first 48 hours after returning from their expeditions. Within 72 hours, 75% of patients exhibit extreme signs of paranoid delusion and violence. We have isolated these cases in hopes of finding the pathogen. As yet, we can find no biological contaminants that would lead to such drastic changes in cognitive processes. It seems that whatever this pathogen is, it attacks higher brain function, and only leaves more basal functions in the lower brain stem. We've witnessed that a high percentage of subjects lose ability for rational thought and communication skills, and then the physical changes become evident. Subjects in this group appear to atrophy. Skin pales, muscles become slack, bone, teeth, and fingernails become almost translucent, veiny sinews of their former selves. I have never seen anything like this in my career. Our observations continue.
I didn't hear him say a code number. Did you?
This is the audio log of Medical Supervisor Peter Rowell, dated November 1st, 2145. Patient 0432, a Private Steve Jensen of the UAC Darklight Armor Corps Division, expired today, 1543, of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. This is approximately 110 hours after his return from expeditionary missions.
That was weird.
Private Jensen was suffering from paranoid delusions and full-blown dementia. Treatment was unsuccessful. He was the last surviving member of his outfit. 4 other squad mates, who also came back with Private Jensen, expired from injuries suffered on that last mission shortly after their return. Before his death, Private Jensen was heard screaming in both English and other languages, something about demon hordes feasting on our souls. The other language was later discovered to be Aramaic. Due to security concerns in the area, I've secured some armaments within my office.
What the hell? What was that one guy? Was it this guy? No. This one? No, that ain't it either. No, that's the Martian buddy stuff. I don't know. Well, that's gonna bother me.
Making progress, Marine? Your journey is futile. You will die, and your soul will be mine.
Oh, I guess I did get them to attack each other. That was cool. I don't know how I did, but I did. Need the same thing? No. Can never be too careful. We also got to burn a lot of stuff. And there was a... Yeah, I'm still talking about the ranch. There was an armadillo that got shot in the face, apparently. Happened before I got there, though.
What? Who's there? Oh, thank God. You're not one of them. I thought everyone else was gone. I was part of this. I helped them. The madness of opening to another dimension. Look, we don't have much time. We let it through. The evil, the protective stabilizer on the portal just failed after Betruger took the device. It was an artifact we had found in the ruins. He took it into the portal, and hell followed him out. You have to help me first. I'm going to try to get the teleporter systems running again. The areas are destroyed around us, so it's the only way through this part of the complex. You need to find me a working plasma inducer. It's all I need to get the teleporter working. You can look for it in operations. I have a security clearance. I'll unlock some doors for you. There. We don't have a lot of time. Please hurry.
Okay. It says I got data on my thing. The Soul Cube! So this is all the stuff on it. I've been working on the Soul Cube for a few weeks now. It's a fascinating artifact, and as it turns out, it has some amazing properties. I wrote a new glyph pattern query yesterday and let it run all night. With the new query, the the speech computer language, it's more like language, finally cracked the remaining glyphs. The Soul Cube is by every definition a weapon, and it seems to have been built to repel whatever type of creatures invaded this ancient culture. If I'm reading them right, during a battle the cube gains power. With each life the wielder takes, when it is fully charged, it can be used to slay even the strongest of creatures. Even more impressive is that when it kills a creature, it transfers the creature's life force back to who is using the cube. I know it sounds like magic, and I have not been able to activate it to prove the theory. But this is what the glyphs illustrate. The glyphs specifically point out that you must kill 5 creatures before it becomes charged, and then amazingly it will tell you it is ready. It is almost like a sentient being. This object is a fantastic find. Cool. Well, that's how the Soul Cube works. Though I might actually be able to do stuff having read that. But we'll see.
Decontamination process started. Decontamination complete. Have a nice day.
The shotgun's pistol grip, that would just be so unfun. Oh, that's the teleporter. Okay.
Decontamination process
Oh, are
started.
you kidding me?
Decontamination complete. Have a nice day.
Alright, apparently we're gonna leave him by himself, and he'll be alright. He'll be alright because that door won't open, and enemies can't really crouch, so... There you go. Enemies certainly can't jump. Jerk. Oh shit. I'm okay. I'm okay. Well, it's a good thing I went back through the door then. Little jumpy McJumpertons. Okay. I start shooting and it like gets super hard to turn. I don't know what the deal is. Alright. Okay, it's all good. Frank Sanders. What you got, Frank?
As requested, the following is my initial feedback on my first trip through the portal. Private First Class Frank Sanders, dated October 15th, 2145.
Baklava!
I don't know exactly where to begin.
583.
Obviously, I survived the first trip and feel no worse for the wear. I'm not feeling any of the symptoms reported by the others who have gone in before me, but I'm at a point where I'm still trying to process everything. Thankfully, the place looks deserted and devoid of any life. But,
What?
the flames and heat and stench of the place.
538.
It smells of death, decay, and burnt flesh. Tomorrow we're going back in with some of the eggheads, science division, to start securing forward positions, and we expect to start sending out the mapping droids at the same time. I feel I must admit on a personal note that I've got a really bad feeling about this. I don't understand what we're doing there or what we hope to prove. PFC Cinders, signing off.
Like that eggheads, I mean, science division. I wonder how they pick names for this stuff. Okay. Apparently, I went the wrong way first. But that's okay, because we were able to at least... Right, we at least were able to get into the locker and see Frank's lunch! Yay! Unless it's this way. No, that was right. So I do have to go this way. Really, dude? Come on. How many of you saw him standing there? Be honest. Didn't mean to grab that.
Warning. Halon systems active. Access denied.
Okay. I should probably restart. I don't think my computer's restarted in a few days, and it's been like super choppy. I'm sure you noticed. Like that. And like that. Hey, buddy.
Medical report 60. Private Steve Jensen of the UAC Darklight Armor Corps Division expired yesterday at 15:03. Private Jensen was suffering from paranoid delusions and full-blown dementia. Successful. Initial psychiatric interviews suggested only mild psychosis with speech, motor activity and thought processes within normal range. Paranoia being the only psychotic element directly evident. Reference interview G8A. Private Steve Jensen, October 18, 2145.
UAC psychologist Dr. Hooper interviewing Steve Jensen, male, age 27.
Yeah, it's just randomly being choppy.
Steve, can you talk to me about the last few weeks, please?
Alright, well, let me try this.